Tears streamed down Jasmine's face as she clutched her phone, trembling in disbelief. The usually fierce and confident 90-Day Fiancé star, known for her fiery temper and passionate love life, was suddenly reduced to a fragile mother, one who had just received news that would change her world forever. 4 months. Jasmine Pineda had been trying to balance her complicated relationship with Matt while navigating her ongoing legal and emotional ties with Gino, her ex-husband. But nothing could have prepared her for the heartbreaking message that came through that morning, a message about her daughter, Matilda, that would shake her to her core. The moment everything changed, it started as a normal day in Jasmine's new life in the United States. She had been filming confessionals for the upcoming 90-Day Fiancé spin-off, chatting excitedly about her plans to bring Matilda from Panama to live with her and Matt permanently. Her fans were rooting for her, despite the chaos. Everyone wanted Jasmine's dream of a united family to come true. But when she opened an email from the Panamanian school board, her smile disappeared instantly. The subject line read, "Urgent, Matilda's enrollment and guardianship issue." At first, Jasmine thought it was a minor administrative matter, but as she read through the legal language, her knees went weak. Matilda's school had received conflicting documentation regarding her guardianship, one signed by Jasmine, and another submitted by Gino, claiming partial custody. The documents had triggered an investigation, halting Matilda's student visa process and putting her travel plans on hold indefinitely. Jasmine felt the air escape her lungs. No, this can't be happening," she whispered, dropping her phone onto the kitchen counter as tears began to flow. A mother's desperation in her confessional, filmed later that day. Jasmine could barely speak. Her voice cracked as she explained what had happened. "I just wanted my daughter to be with me. That's all I wanted," she said through sobs. "But now everything is complicated again. Gino is trying to control my life even from a distance." Sources close to Jasmine revealed that Gino had allegedly filed to retain joint custody rights before their divorce was finalized. This meant that Jasmine couldn't legally take Matilda out of Panama without Gino's consent, even though he was no longer her husband. Jasmine, who had always portrayed herself as the ultimate mama bear, now felt helpless. "It's like my whole world is falling apart," she confided to producers. "I left everything behind for a better life. But what kind of life is this if I can't have my daughter with me?" Matt's reaction, shock and support. Matt, who had been by Jasmine's side since she moved to the U.S., was visibly shaken by the news. While he had tried to remain calm, sources said that he immediately called his lawyer to understand the legal situation. Matt's trying his best to support her. One insider shared, "He knows Jasmine's entire heart belongs to Matilda, and he's terrified of what this means for their future together." In one emotional scene captured by TLC cameras, Matt was seen holding Jasmine tightly as she sobbed uncontrollably. "We'll figure this out," he whispered, brushing her hair away from her tear-streaked face. "We'll do whatever it takes to bring her here." But deep down, Jasmine knew this wasn't going to be easy. Gino's claim could take months, possibly years, to resolve, and the longer the custody issue dragged on, the more distant Jasmine felt from her daughter. The emotional toll. Fans who have followed Jasmine's journey know that her relationship with her daughter is sacred. Throughout her time on 90-Day Fiancé, she often spoke about Matilda as her motivation for everything, her sacrifices, her struggles, and her hope for a better future. But now, that hope was fading fast. Jasmine began to withdraw from social media, posting cryptic messages about losing what matters most and fighting silent battles. Her followers flooded the comments with concern, asking if Matilda was okay. "She's not okay," Jasmine admitted in a tearful livestream. "None of us are. I just want my baby. I want her safe. I want her with me." Her eyes were swollen from crying, and her usually glamorous demeanor was replaced with raw, unfiltered emotion. Fans rally around Jasmine despite her reputation for drama. Fans rallied behind Jasmine with overwhelming support. Many mothers empathized deeply with her pain. "She might be loud and emotional, but she's real," one fan wrote. "You can see how much she loves her daughter. No mother should go through this." Others criticized Gino for allegedly interfering, saying he was using the child as a way to maintain control. However, some fans cautioned against rushing to judgment, pointing out that legal custody matters are often more complex than they appear. Still, hashtags like #JusticeForJasmine and #BringMatildaHome began trending among 90-Day Fiancé communities online. Behind the scenes, TLC Reacts TLC producers reportedly scrambled to adjust filming schedules. What was supposed to be a storyline focused on Jasmine's upcoming wedding to Matt had suddenly turned into an emotional custody battle. The crew was stunned. A source shared, "Nobody expected this. We were preparing for wedding fittings, and now we're capturing Jasmine crying every day. It's heartbreaking. The network allegedly decided to extend filming to document the unfolding legal process, believing it would be one of the most powerful arcs in recent franchise history. Viewers have never seen Jasmine like this before, another producer added. It's raw, it's human, it's going to move people. The message from Matilda. One of the most gut-wrenching moments came when Jasmine received a video message from Matilda. The little girl's soft voice could be heard saying, "Mommy, don't cry, I will see you soon, I promise." Jasmine immediately broke down. "She's trying to comfort me, but she's the one who needs comfort," she sobbed. "I'm her mother, I'm supposed to protect her." The video quickly circulated among fan accounts, with many calling it one of the most emotional scenes ever seen on 90 Day Fiancé. A glimmer of hope after weeks of uncertainty. Jasmine received word that her attorney had filed an emergency appeal to challenge the travel block. There was no guarantee of success, but it reignited a small spark of hope. In her next confessional, Jasmine appeared calmer, though her eyes still carried pain. "I'm not giving up," she said firmly. "If I have to fight every day for my daughter, I will. I've made mistakes, but being a mother is the one thing I'll never fail at." Her words resonated deeply with fans, who praised her strength and vulnerability. Matt's promise. In the closing moments of the episode, Matt looked directly into the camera and made a heartfelt statement. "No matter what happens, I'm standing by her," he said. "Jasmine's not just fighting for her daughter, she's fighting for their future, and I'm going to fight right alongside her."